how we raise our conscious awareness. You gotta know what that is. See, that's demonic. Anybody who's talking about, and I'm not saying you, I'm just saying we got to know what we saying. Raising, right? Because everybody want to talk about, oh, most high this, most high that, and things of that nature. But in the same breath, they want to go to heaven. In the same breath, they want to have the highest consciousness. In the same breath, they want to raise to something. You got to pick one. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about the mind states of people. You got to pick one. Do you want to be like the most high or not? You know what I'm saying? Because last time I checked, you trying to raise your consciousness. Raising is going up somewhere. And you trying to get as conscious as possible. Read the most books as possible. The most Bibles as possible. Listen, you trying to be the most high or not? Which one are you trying to do? Well, you see, weak ass motherfuckers that's lost in their pineal gland and shit like that. They don't understand what the fuck is going on. Jewish mysticism got everybody lost in witchcraft and not knowing what they doing and worshiping Lucifer in all kind of ways and think that they ain't. They sit here and be like, conscious community. We the highest conscious, but we respect the most high. That don't even make fucking sense. That should be something you running away from. That's why we the subconscious community. We subconscious. The shit that motherfuckers don't be aware of. We aware of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the donation. Yo, hold on. I'm going to get to all the astrology. So, all right, so going back to your question, right? Raise our consciousness, right? You want to make sure you separate from your consciousness, right? That's being consciously aware. It's too much that we are consciously aware of, and that became dense, and this is why we in this low vibrational world in the first place. AKA, people might say what I just said is pseudo. So, but they don't understand life. They don't understand how to take micro, macro, and the cosmos and understand it and harness energy. So since they don't understand spirituality and how to harness energy itself, they might lose the concept of what I'm actually talking about and things of that nature. So for the most part, here's what I'm saying, right? Consciousness. This is all things that we become aware of. So think about when you like a load and you feel better. 9 times out of 10, you just detached from a thought that you was tired of thinking about. You just detached from a feeling that you was tired of repeating. You just got out of a negative ass relationship. You just separated from a job. You just keyword separated. So you separated from something you was consciously aware of that you was tired of being. So you didn't raise anything. You separated from something, and that made your spirit feel good. So you added that Saturn or 7 degree of separation. So when we get into Jewish mysticism and rabbis and Masonic energy, they got y'all lost in that up and down shit. It's about distance, closeness, something getting close to your soft spot or outer. Once you in the right perspective of how to look at the world, it ain't what you see is how you see it, then wisdom and knowledge fall into your mind. You see things the right way in all aspects of life. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to raise consciousness. You always want to be equilibrium. That's exaltation. The moment you end up raising your consciousness and become smarter than someone else, you'll start to utilize that as if someone have to go through you for this form of knowledge in some way, shape, or form. And you supposed to be going somewhere being an example of reminding people what they already motherfucking know. Automatically, when you start to play out as an example of motherfucker can only come through you to know something, or you only know God, or you only know something that other people need to go, like these Protestants and these preachers and some shit like that, you don't do nothing but build resistance, frustration in your motherfucker life, because you're taking the characteristics or you're taking a responsibility you ain't got no motherfucker business taking, because that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? And life will show you that. It's going to bring dumb, deaf, blind sheep, people in your life that look more powerful than you, situations that look like you can't handle, shit that look like that don't go in your way. Oh yeah, life will show your monkey ass just right what the fuck you need to be at when your ass was talking out to yourself. You better believe it. This fucking world don't play. This shit is real. Don't play with life like that. So you go back to your question. You don't want to raise nothing. Soon something start getting raised too high, set that little shape and form down. Set that little bitch down. That's what it is. It's a conscious. Set that little thought, that little ego down before you get lost into it as a spirit, and then you think you are that thing. Then when something new come around, you ain't gonna be able to detach, and you gonna get destroyed in that previous form, and you gonna feel bad because you was stuck to it too long. It goes deep, deep. That's hell, purgatory.